Hey friends, welcome to my channel where we turn budgeting into a lifestyle and debt into a memory. I'm in a journey to pay off debt, save, and build financial freedom one envelope at a time. Here, you'll find weekly cash stuffing videos, savings challenges, and real talk about money wins and setbacks. Whether we're drowning in bills or just curious about the cash envelope system, this channel is for you. I'll be sharing my paycheck breakdown, sinking fund updates, debt payments, and the emotional roller coaster that comes with taking control of our finances. So we're ready to ditch the stress and start making progress. Hit the subscribe button below and let's stuff our way to a debt-free life together. Okay, so today we're going to be doing our unstuffing and our budget with me. This one is kind of weird, guys, because I was on a conference the whole week, but I did have some expenses that were mine. For example, I did have my nails. I did my nails before I left for my conference, and these are it. So that was $45. I also did some spending, and that was $32. I had to buy my son a cap for his work because it was, I don't know if it's really hot, guys, but he was bleeding from his nose, and he said, you know what, maybe a cap would help. So I did go and buy him a cap, and that was $11. And the last thing was giving, and giving was for my spending as well, and that was $10. From there, we did go to, like I said, to Philly and to New York. Like Saturday was my day off, so that's the day that we left. And Sunday was kind of travel day, right? So I was able to go to New York for those 2 days on my personal time. And I did have some expenses from there, but I reconciled already. I know how much it is, but I still need to tweak it to make sure how much that I spent. And then the conference started on the 6th, 7th, 8th, and then we came back on the 9th. So all of that was considered a work trip, except for those 2 days. Like I said, those I still need to check because I still need to do some reconciliation there. Okay. Now, I do want to include the money that we had. Let's see. Okay, so for restaurants, I budgeted $160, and I didn't spend anything, but like I said, this is probably going to be rollover for my spending on Saturday and Sunday. For groceries, I budgeted $190. I didn't spend anything. For household, I budgeted $40, and I didn't spend anything. For gas, I budgeted $60, and I didn't spend anything. Nothing for spending and nothing for miscellaneous. So I did spend, no, I'm lying. Oops. Okay. Rewind. I did spend in spending, even though I didn't budget anything. Oops. This was kind of, okay, there we go. And miscellaneous also. This was just, okay. So for spending, I spent $32, and for miscellaneous, I spent $10. Now for beauty, I did spend $45, and then for clothes, I spent $11. Okay, and then the rest is what I spent for my travel. So let's see, I spent 32 plus 10 plus 45 plus 11, so 98, but the 45 already gave it cash, so I only need $53 in cash today. $53 for October, the 9th. Okay, so now let me get my wallet really fast. Okay, guys, so let's see. We have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay, this is 100. I don't know why it's not in order. Sorry about that. I'll fix it right now. There we go. All right. So that's $100, and that's to make change. And let's see. So I spent 32 and okay. So this was all, nothing in spending, nothing miscellaneous. So I'm gonna use it from restaurants. I'm gonna use 30, 42. 42. So 60, 42, 43, 44, 45, 50, and 60. Oops. 60. So now we have 100, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oops. Let's try that again. That's 110, 15, 16, 17, 18. $118. I'm using it from here because that was my spending money from the trip prior. So that should be fine. Next is going to be my beauty. And that's this one. And that's $45, but that's going to be in prop money. 20, 40, and 5. Because every time I take money out of this, just so that I could pay 20, 30, 45, 46, 47. I still have $47 in beauty. And the other thing is clothing. And I spent $11 in clothing. So I'll pay the 15 and I'll bring back 4. So now in clothing, we have 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. 64 in clothing. Awesome. And that's it. Let's see, how much was that? How much did I say, guys? $53. So this is the prop money for the nails. And I did have $100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So I'll put that back. And now this should be 53. That's 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, and 3. $53. Perfect. Okay, so now let me get started with my budget with me. Okay, guys. So this is for October the 10th, 2025. And I did get paid that day. And if I split my money in half, I should have budgeted $731. That is after all my fixed expenses are paid for the week. So for restaurant, I budgeted $100. For groceries, $190. For household, $40. And for gas, $60. So that's a total of $390 for this week. Okay, now we have beauty for $15. Birthdays for $10. Clothing for $5. Family time for $5. Membership for $10. Necessities for $10. And school for $75. So that's a total of $130. So my school loan started back again. Oh, I have to make that payment right now that I think about it. Okay, car maintenance will receive $2. Emergency fund will receive $2. Gym will receive a $5. Wellness will receive $10. House repairs will receive $2. Pest control will receive $15. Property taxes $10. My son's birthday will receive a $20. Concerts will receive a $20. Cosmetics will receive $2. Okay, and then Halloween will receive a $5. Holidays will receive a $5. Rainy day will receive $4. Christmas will receive a $20. Vacation will receive $25. And saving challenges $64. So that is $211. Okay, so if I do $390 plus $130 plus $211 equals $731, and that's correct. So that is it, guys. That is all I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you stayed this long, please leave me a yellow heart, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.